Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ottavia and I have a book haul for you today. Okay, so I have a book haul. So all of these books have been acquired since my last book haul. I think it was my birthday. Yes, it was my birthday one, so it was the one that I put out in May. So I had June, July and August. So without further ado, I'm just going to show you the books that I have. Some of them I read, some of them I haven't, some of them are books that I was really excited to get. And yeah, get a cup of coffee, cup of tea, and enjoy, sit and relax. The first book that I got is Rooflet Bow by Rebecca Ross, which is the second book and the last one in a duology of A Letter of Enchantment. I read Divine Rivals, the first one, which is right up there, just in June. So I read this one in July. I really enjoyed it. I'm someone that really loved the finale of this one, even though it was a little bit too easy and also really quick, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. And I'm happy that I have it here, and I love the cover so much. And yeah, I already read it, which is great, right? Because that's what we want, you know, to buy them and read them. So accomplished. Next one is Free Shattered Soul by Meg Corlin. This is the third book in the trilogy of the Broken Blades. I read the first book in February. The second one I read in July, and then I read this one because it came out in July and I needed to finish it. So another trilogy accomplished. Like for this one I finished a duology, which is great, and this one I finished a trilogy and I bought it and I read it. So oh my god, amazing. That's the greatest thing ever. And I was really happy and pleased with the ending. It made me cry a little bit. I enjoyed it, and yeah, I just loved it. Do I need to tell you what it is about? Because this one I didn't tell you what it is about, but technically this is about these two kids, or like, you know, teenagers and stuff. They are really good like with the writing and stuff, and they want to be a part of the column of this newspaper. And the thing is that here there's a war between two gods. Girl's brother is actually, he's been called to be part of this war and hasn't heard from him in a long time. And she decided to just be a reporter near the war zone, and the guy goes with her, and it's a nice love story, so I really enjoyed it. For this one instead, with the first book, Five Broken Blades, which is, actually you can see it right there, yes, lovely. So Five Broken Blades, it's about, we are in this world, it's a fantasy world where there's a king that has a lot of power thanks to like a crown that he wears, and there's these five people that are kind of connected in a way, but not really. They don't know each other as much, and they've been tasked to kill this king. And why they're really important? Because all of them, they have a certain asset to get to the point of killing him. The thing is that they're liars as well, and they're doing this for specific like reasons, and there's a little bit of backstabbing as well, and a lot of like things not said. And I really enjoyed that one. I enjoyed the second one and the third one as well, which is this one here. Next one is Morgan Is My Name by Sophie Keach. I hope I pronounced the surname correctly. So this one I bought it when I went to Tintagel, because I was in the Cornwall area for a couple of days in July, and Tintagel is a place that is assumed King Arthur was born, and all the story with Merlin, Guinevere and things like that. And there was a book called Morgan Is My Name, which is a book that I've already seen around, but I never picked up, and I don't know why. But I was there and I was like, let me just get something that kind of reminds me of that place, and I got this one. So this is going to be basically about Morgan, which is King Arthur's sister. That's what I know, unless because in other stories Morgan can be different, but in the story that I read, Morgan is a sister of King Arthur, or like a stepsister in a way, and she has lots of power. She's a witch, and let's see in this part what it's going to be. I think we're going to see Merlin as well. So yeah, but we'll see. And I think this is a trilogy, so this is the first one. And I love the part behind says, "My name is Morgan," I said, "and there aren't enough words for all that I am." I'm excited. This one, I didn't know if I was going to buy. I thought I was going to get on an ebook, but I bought it because the inside was stunning. That's why. But it's Scarlett Sinclair's new book, Terror at the Gates. First book in a series, I'm sure of it. And I'm really excited. I don't like seeing snakes. I have a problem with snakes, so it's kind of bothering me that there's snakes. And I think in the story, maybe it's gonna be connected. I'm not sure. But look at the inside here. But then, haha, look at the inside. Like, huh? And the book itself like this? This one, I had to buy it. Just because of this. I haven't read any books from Scarlett Sinclair. I know nothing. I know that it's quite interesting. And yeah, I'm excited. Sometimes I like to go into books where I don't know much. And this is one of them. And yeah, it was an impulse buy. Who doesn't do that, right? Everyone does impulse buying for sure. I don't think I'm the only one, right? I'm sure that you do too. Okay, the next one is The Notorious Virtues by Alwyn Hamilton, which actually comes out with a pin. My boyfriend gave this one to me, and I don't know anything about it. He just bought it for me. I was like, oh, I think it sounds really interesting. And I think there's trials as well, because it says, "Who will be the next heiress? Let the Veritas trials commence." And I love trials, so I'm really excited. And I love the cover, and look, spread edges. I love it. Will I read it? Yes, but when? I'm not sure. But I'm excited for this. And I have another one, still Forbidden Planet, because that one was bought in Forbidden Planet. Daughter of Flood and Fury by Gabriela Buba. This is the book that I was really excited to have. Sam found it and he got it for me, which is really nice. This is the second book in the Saint of Storm and Sorrow kind of saga, let's say. I don't remember now, the Stormbringer, I think it's called, the series. I don't remember, but I really enjoyed it, and no one talks about it. But it's a little bit Filipino inspired like story, and there's this nun that she has the power to manipulate the currents and the hurricanes and storms, and she has to keep the hair up, because if she put the hair down, like, she get connected to the gods. And it was really fun, and I can't wait to continue and read the second book. Okay, this one, I got my first ever T. Kingfisher book, because I've never read anything from her, and it's A Paladin's Grace. So I know that she writes a little bit more like a horror mystery book with fantasy involved, and I'm a little bit afraid to start something like this, but someone in the bookstore told me to try this one because it's a cozy read, but there's a lot of plot anyway, and it's quite fun. And I love the cover, like, it seems like an oldish cover, and I'm kind of excited. I think it's a darkly whimsical, cozy fantasy featuring sock knitting paladins, badass perfumers, courtroom hijinks, and heart-racing romance. And yeah, I'm gonna try and read it. Hopefully I will like it, and hopefully I will like her writing style, so like this I can potentially try something new from her, because everyone loves her, so we'll see. Okay, and the last two. This one, it was an impulse buy. Again, I know this author because I read a trilogy from her. I have another book in my TBR cart which I haven't read yet, but I decided to buy this one. It's by Bridget Kemmer, and it's Warrior, Princess, Assassin. And first, this part. Look how beautiful it is. Second, the inside is like this. And third, this. I mean, of course course, this is an impulse buy. I'm interested in this one. I think it's like a synopsis that I've heard it before, because it's like this girl that has to kind of get an alliance. So I think it's a princess. They need to get married, but she doesn't have a lot of the magic. The magic is fading, so there's a lot of this. But I mean, there's a warrior, there's a princess, there's an assassin. So it's kind of similar to Kiss of Deception, but in the Kiss of Deception we know which is which. This one I think is just like, we have these three people, it might be. Maybe I'm wrong, we will see. But I'm excited to read another book from her, because I read the Beauty and the Beast retelling, A Curse... what's it called? Let me just see. Curse Breaker series that I read. And I have the first book in the Defy the Night series. So yeah, I haven't read anything else from her, but I'm excited to read this one, hopefully soon. Actually, these are not the last two, because I have another one that I forgot, but this one is A Fate Forged in Fire by Hazel McBride. It was a £3 off. It's a book that I've been eyeing for a while, and I love the purple inside. There's dragons, there's corruption. The girl needs to connect to the dragon, but she can't because someone else. I'm excited. Hopefully I will like it. Hopefully it's good. I am not sure, but I'm really excited. The last one that I forgot is this one, The Fall and the Kiss of Dust by Carissa Broadbent, the fourth book in the Crown and Axia series, and the second book on the second duology. And yes, I don't have it here because I'm actually reading it, and I actually have it nice covered up here. But first, we have a sprayed edges here. I have it signed, and I can show you this part, which is usually in every single hardback that you have something like this that is a little bit different. And I'm like 20% in. I think I'm on page, on page 88, so not really far into it, because it's a thick book, it's nearly 600 pages, which I'm really happy that we get something quite thick, because basically this one the first books of the series, so the Serpent and the Wings of Night, and then the Ashes and the Stalker's King is quite thick than the first one, and I knew that the third one is more the same as this, and this one is thick as that, or even bigger. So I am really happy. So it means that she's gonna break my heart, I know that. But in the Crown and Axia, just to know about it, because there's a lot of people involved, and the character that kind of mix in a little bit is a vampire trial, especially the first book, and then it deals with a lot more things, but there's a lot of trauma, a lot of manipulation as well, and there's a lot of politics involved as well. And in the first book we have Ottavia. She's actually like a human, but she lives with her dad, which is a really like important, like a king of the vampires of one of the three houses, and she needs to kind of deal with living with vampires. And there's a trial to basically become every thought to just get something from the goddess, which her name is Nyaxia. And we have like a love, like enemies to lovers kind of thing, but it's done really well. You feel for them. And now for this duology, we have someone that we saw in the previous two books, which is not really my favorite, but I like the main guy in it, because he has more depth than the girl, even though the girl has so many things going on, like poor her. But yeah, I am, oh my god, listen, it came out and I was like, okay, I'm gonna read it immediately, but it's been already like a week and a half. It came out, I still haven't finished it. I've been in a reading slump, guys. Little by little, okay? Little by little, I will do it. But yeah, these are all the books that I bought, and they are heavy. Wow, I need to go to the gym to lift them. Look, oh, yes, look how beautiful they are. Ah, stunning. And I'm happy that at least I read two. I'm reading another one. So my TBI is a little bit lower. Still quite high, but it's okay. That's fine. And anyway, let me know if you read any of his books or if you bought any of his books. Let me know if you like them or not, if you're interested or not. And yeah, leave everything in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you want to see more videos like this and more videos of me, of course. And yeah, have a nice reading and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, ciao!